Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. In the last episode, we made some adjustments to the population in the Cretaceous North American enclosure, which I guess we're going to call it's kind of roughly based on Hell Creek, though I've thrown some stuff in there that are from other areas. By reducing the Struthiomimus and Triceratops and Ankylosaurus populations down to about one each, so that I can throw in some Parasaurolophus and the new Agathalmus mod, which we have here. Which are kind of from the same time and area-ish. The Cretaceous is a very long period of time. So, yeah. It's kind of a wide swath there. But, population stable now. Had a little bit of an issue. Some guys tried to break into the African enclosure. But, we managed to wrangle them up, get the issue fixed, and get everybody back where they were supposed to be. At least they didn't break into the T-Rex enclosure, because that would have been bad. Oh, Agathalmus is sitting in the way. Opened up the enclosure so that the tour can run through it, threw in the big Jurassic Park sign. So that looks good now. And started building out this enclosure. We got this kind of separated. We have our Allosaurus over here. I'm going to be putting Ceratosaurus in here, because we also have Ceratosaurus in the formation. And then this is going to be our herbivore area, which we're going to be throwing all kinds of stuff in here. There's going to be Apatosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, Camarasaurus, Stegosaurus, Dryosaurus. I think for starters. Possibly more. If there's anything else that goes in there. But, that's kind of where we're going to be starting. I might repaint some of this enclosure a little bit. Because I've done a little bit more digging here. And the environment of the time, one of the commenters described it was a semi-arid floodplain. I was looking into that as well. So we might be reworking this a little bit. I think there's a bit too much water in here as well. So we're going to be reducing the amount of water. Maybe kind of reduce it to something that looks more like a river running through the enclosure. With small tufts of trees, though Camarasaurus is probably going to want more trees. We're going to throw some redwoods in here and reduce the vegetation. So, but first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some, we're going to throw some dinos in the oven and get them working. And I'm thinking we're going to go with the Ceratosaurus. Because I think that there are certain patterns that we haven't seen before. Rainforest doesn't really make sense for the area, but you know what? Who cares? It's just a color pattern. Do I want to do anything here? We can already put 2 in and be stable. So I don't think we need to do anything there. As far as the habitat, I could do confined space 3.0 to really cut down the amount. Yeah, we'll throw confined space on it just to make sure it isn't going to have any problems with the size of the enclosure. And I'll incubate one that has the rainforest, and then the other one is going to have the savanna pattern. Alright, so while those are developing, let's go ahead and get in here and make some adjustments. Yeah, they actually need a lot less forest. So, I still want the forest to be kind of along the fencing here, because I want to hide the fence with the trees. That's... I think I want to open it up a little bit more. That little stand of trees is fine. Oh, the wrong buttons there. Even another little stand of trees there. And what we're going to want to paint it with is this. We'll keep it kind of green around the pond. But throughout here, we're going to go with this. I'm going to remove some of this a little bit. And it says crag, but grassland vibrant. Might go with that, since it isn't quite as lush, I guess you could say, as the other stuff. Just a few small spots. Okay. Now over here, I'm going to reduce the water. Let me actually cut back the trees a little bit more as well. Alright. Still wanted to kind of hide the edges a little bit. I'm going to repaint just straight grassland here for the moment. Get rid of the sand. And then for the water, let's remove that a little bit. Let's... Actually, let's just remove all the water. Remove all the water. And then... create a little extension of this pond. It's actually going to flow in here. And meander kind of through the enclosure a little bit out there and across that fence. I'll need to do some leveling over here. Maybe actually raise the train a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it. And then we'll throw the, throw the sand back in on the banks. And then, well, remove the vegetation. Remove the vegetation. I think our I want to paint it completely like that. Probably want to keep it a little bit green, close to the water. Some little bits of vegetation. Some water plants. Alright, I think your guys are done here. Yep, they are. Let's go ahead and release them. Well, I apparently have a mod installed for that. Hold on, let me just check and make sure that isn't something I replaced. Just a sec. Oh, actually, let me get the rangers over here to tranquilize.
Confirming task. Acknowledged. Confirmed.
There we go. Okay. Make sure that that is actually trank and not trank and trank. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, just a sec. Okay, so yes, this is a mod that turns the base game Ceratosaurus into one of the slightly different species. Ceratosaurus dentisulcatus, I think, is what that is.
Heading to pick up the
I'm
asset.
probably butchering that pronunciation horribly.
Collecting asset.
But it is one of the finds in the Morrison Formation. So, it fits. I could probably even throw a third in there. A third would be pushing it. And would get them into, like, face-offs and stuff. So it might be interesting to throw in a third in there. Let's go with the base gene. Since this is modded, let's just see what that looks like. Alright, so back to this. Actually, similar thing. I want to get the... sort of reduce the vegetation a little bit. Alright, so here I want to throw in some like small tree stands along with, actually it's going to go in here too, along with a few redwoods. Not going to go too crazy with them. No, not landscaping, it's scenery.
complete.
And over here as well.
Asset transportation complete.
Keep clicking on the wrong thing in there. A few standard trees. Alright, make sure that you guys are going to be comfortable in there. They are. Just barely. Oh, you know what you don't have? Guess what you don't have? You don't have any feeders. And we'll throw in a goat feeder as well, because I like to throw them in. And you're also going to need a door. Alright, so I think we're ready to start putting some animals in the herbivore enclosure. And I think we're going to start with the Apatosaurus, which I believe I also have a mod for to make them look better. In theory. No power. What? What's damaged? Oh.
Responding to repair request.
I just realized I don't have a tall herbivore feeder in here yet. There we go. Okay, so incubate Apatosaurus. I don't need to make any modifications there. Social group, we're definitely going to be changing that. So I'm going to keep this on null gene. Get out of my way, please. And what we're going to do is I'm going to throw that into solitary. And I'm going to incubate 2 of them. Savannah, I think I'll go with. Alright, let's release you. Similar texture, but with more pronounced spotting. Alright. Let's have you trank it.
Adding task.
Because you happen to already be in the enclosure. Well, how about that? Gotta love the flop.
Asset to be collected.
Alright, next one that I want to throw in here is going to be Brachiosaurus. Now... I know I installed a mod, but I think it only affects the Return to Jurassic Park skins that turns the base Brachiosaurus into the Giraffe Titan, which is the African relative of the Brachiosaurus. But it's a Triassic period. I don't have a Triassic African enclosure. So I'd have to think about what I would do in that case. For a moment, we'll throw a rainforest on you. And then 1 to 5. Okay, so we don't need to do anything social. Alright, good. Incubate you. It's golden hour. Alright, so the feeders. Where are we going to put the feeders?
Asset delivered.
Let's see. I'd like to mix the feeders kind of into the tree stands a little bit here. So it looks like it's another one of the trees. Sort of. I'm thinking we're probably going to need to put lots more trees in here. Because I think the Camarasaurus really wants a lot of trees. I might try to reduce that, though. Actually, let me cancel Brachiosaurus. Let me remodify it to want less trees. Habitat. Grassland. Let's try that and see if it works. We're gonna have a little bit of a face-off here. See, how far along are we on the Apatosaurs? We're at, well, 75%. Okay. Not sure I'm going to be able to get the Brachiosaurus done today, but the Apatosaurus we could probably get in there. How are these guys holding up? Doing pretty well? Yep, looks like it. think I may have made those the same skin. Yeah. Oh well. All right. Facility rating is what's actually keeping us down from 5 stars. Yeah, that'll be easy enough to work out once we're done building in the park. All right, Apatosaurus 1 is ready to go. Alright, there we are. Let's get the ranger team over here. Ready to get that transported. Unfortunately, it is nighttime, so won't get a real good look at them until day. We can already see the patterning on them. And the lights there. Yeah, sun's starting to come up. Really good. Alright, you add task. Tranquilize that one. A long counter-shaded tail. Alright, so you guys get moved over.
To pick up the asset. Asset requiring collection.
And hopefully that enclosure will be large enough. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I think the new model is playing havoc with the retention straps there, or whatever we call them.
Asset transportation underway.
Retention straps.
Transit has commenced.
Oh, Brachiosaurus is almost done, so I guess we'll wait for that to come out. This isn't going to look any different. At least I don't think it will. Alright, release it. No, it looks the same. Alright. Are you still in there? No, you're not. That's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a
I'd like a second Brachiosaurus with the step. Or do I want to go tundra? No, steppe. It's nowhere near comfortable in here.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Alright, so now they're delivered and we're getting some sunlight. You start to see kind of the coloring. A bit of a bluish gray shade. Get in there nice and close. Very nice texture on that. Very good texture work. And this one's a little bit redder, it looks like. A little bit. Still gray, though, but a little bit of a warmer gray than the other one. Alright, so we'll go ahead and stop here for today. I might keep poking around for their mods. But, yeah. That's going well. We're going to continue to fill in the dinosaurs here. Oh, let me just double check. Oh, yeah. Way more than they need. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so I think probably Camarasaurus and Diplodocus are next. Oh, hold on. You need to be transported. There we go.
Asset collection request received.
Alright. We'll work on that for next episode. So for now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.